Garage 33.
Hello everyone. We are going to take a closer look at Brian O'Connor's cars. So these are all the cars that I would say he drove in the Fast and Furious franchise. These are conscious decisions by Brian of his vehicle choice. And first up is the Ford F-150 Lightning with custom boxes. It is a Hot Wheels Premium, and I got mine for around $6.50. These boxes are just little cubes that I wrapped in this paper cardboard material, and this is a leftover bumper I had wrapped in plastic. Next we have the Mitsubishi Eclipse by Fast and Speed. This is about $25. Has rolling wheels, accurate decals, including the NOS bottles. The Toyota Supra by Tomica Premium, around $15. I would say that this is one of the more accurate Toyota Supras with the accurate body kit. It is more closely around 160 scale than 164 scale, but it can blend in with your collection very nicely with a removable roof and nitrous bottles, along with suspension. Then going into the second Fast and Furious movie is Brian's Nissan Skyline GTR by Hot Wheels Premium with custom rims for about $6.50. There are other companies that make this livery. However, I think Hot Wheels really nailed it, especially with the paint fade. No one else has really done the paint fade correctly, so I keep with this one. The second car he drove in the movie was the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution. This is by Fast and Speed for around $25. The wheels don't really roll. However, it is one of the more accurate castings of this vehicle. Up next is the Yenko Camaro by Racing Champions. I got mine for around $10 on eBay. It's a very nice casting. It's quite old, so I'm surprised that it still looks really good. There we go. With an opening hood and detailed engine. We can see some paint crackling just from the age of it, with rolling wheels still. Going into the fourth movie, he drove a Nissan Skyline GTR 34. This is by Inno 64 with custom rims. It'll run you about $25. Inno 64 does really immaculate paint work. It always comes out very, very smooth and well polished. The second car he drove in that movie was the Subaru Impreza WRX. This is a Hot Wheels midline, so about $250. I also did some custom rims on mine to be more movie accurate. Overall, it's not bad. I also did custom headlights and taillights because they are not printed because it's a midline, so you will have to add those. Going into the fifth movie, in the beginning of the movie he drove a Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR, and this is by Greenlight. Mine was about $7. It's a pretty small car, surprisingly. This opening hood as well, with detailed engine bay. Not bad. The second car he drove in that movie was the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. I have custom rims on mine. This is a Hot Wheels midline. I haven't done the headlights or taillights yet, so that is something I'll have to do in the future. It's not bad. It's a little bit of a strange shape. This rear wing is molded plastic, however, I think that they color matched it very well. The last car he drove in that movie was the Dodge Charger SRT. This is by Greenlight. Rolling wheels, no opening hood, but detail headlights and taillights. Going into the next film, he drove another Subaru WRX SRT. This is a Hot Wheels Premium, and I did a custom wheel swap. It'll run you around $650. Really, nothing too wrong with this. It's just another car that he drove. Not my favorite. Interesting decision that he drove 2 of these in a span of 2 different movies. He must like that car. Up next is the car era Nissan Skyline GTR 35. This one was about $12, and it has opening hood as well as opening doors on both sides. When you get this vehicle, it will have a white line across the entire body of it. I used some polish to remove that to make it more movie accurate. Next, he drove a Ford Escort Mark I. This is a Hot Wheels Premium with custom rims. I would say that it's really quite large compared to other vehicles, maybe a 1/60 scale or a little bit bigger. Other than that, it's done very nicely. Printed headlights and printed taillights. Then he drove another Nissan Skyline GTR 35. This is by, actually, Motor Helix. It'll run you about $35, and it has a full, very detailed engine bay. Disc brakes as well. The wheels, they kind of roll, but not completely. In a very short end credit scene, Brian is seen pulling up to the Toretto house in a Nissan Skyline GTR 35 Ben Sopra body kit. This was about $10, and I would say that it is 1/60 or larger in scale. These are both R35s, so that's just the scale difference. Nobody really makes this specific body kit for this car in a die-cast form that's close to 1/64 scale, so this is about as close as you're going to get. I also did a custom wheel swap to make it more movie accurate. This car also comes with decals all over the body, so you'll have to polish those off. And the last car that we see Brian in is the Toyota Supra. This is from Hobby Japan, and it was about $25. I did a custom wheel swap and painted the body undercoating here white just to match the movie. So these are all the cars that Brian drove in the Fast and Furious franchise. The prices that I've included do not include the wheels. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please subscribe. If you didn't like it, please let me know in the comment section why you didn't like it. And I'll see you in the next one.